What do you say we head to round number 2? We already know who it's going to be. Well, let's get that confirmation. The Washington Capitals, who won 59 games as Butte will play Belleville. Oh, God. Oh, God. This is going to be something. Let's take a look at the Capitals really quickly. Let's do it. Esteban Verdino, a 35-year-old Dylan Larkin, and a 43-year-old Patrick Kane. Second line is Roman Gudis, Jakeichel, and Cameron Hillis. You got Toropchenko, Luca Pinelli, and Georges Oliwa. All Feckman, Jack McBain, Kevin LeBanc. The defense, Bodine and Boqvist, Merkley Miller, Ball and Wiley. Their goaltender, Before it even starts, there's no shot in hell we're beating Igor Shesterkin. I don't care if he's 36. GG's. I'm just getting in the right mindset for failure. I believe in these boys, but I also know their realistic ceiling. We're going to leave the lines the same for the moment to hope something sparks up. I would change things around a little bit, but I don't want to get yelled at. In terms of the ratings, by the way, 64, 94, 90, 90, 92, 90. Oh my God, they're a juggernaut by this game's definition. Game number 1. Here in round 2, the very first time we've made it to the second round. First period, 1-1. Hedberg makes it 8-for-8. But Patrick Kane scored. 1-1. Second period, 3-1 Caps. Toropchenko and Oliwa. Third period, we're down by 2. We need at least 2 on Igor Shesterkin. Patrick Kane gets his second of the game. Power play does nothing. And that'll do it. 4-1. Washington takes game 1. 30 saves for Shesterkin as the star power delivers. Every fiber of my being is saying panic. Call up Froats, Pascale, Kolosov. Although actually in the AHL, really quickly, I do want to go best lines. Just to see what could have happened off of player development. It's finally that fourth line started to feel it a little bit. That second line is just getting absolutely dominated defensively. It's brutal. We have to break them up. They are allowing so many goals. As are Morrow and Piper. Let's go Carlson, Morrow, Sutter, Piper, Robertson, Fowler. Goalie-wise, we're going to give Elliot Anderson another chance. I'm not going to change the personnel, but I am going to change where people are. And yeah, that second line needs to go. Rintoul gets that top line of +1. Apparently Franzen, Summers, Bodens works well for a +3. So we'll go Heinrich, Brule, Sigalet, Bowden, Summers, Franzen, Rintoul, Hedberg, Holt. It's not bad. It's not bad. Game 2, let's hope for a miracle, damn it. Let's hope for a miracle. First period, 1-0. Robert Hedberg. Second period, still 1-0 off of the Hedberg goal. 26 saves for Elliot Anderson as we go to the third. Unsuccessful power play for Washington. 13 minutes to go. Can we get some insurance? We haven't had a shot in 4 fucking ever. There we go. 5 minutes left. So close. We're going to overtime. We're going to overtime. I'm not going to watch it because the series isn't on the line. OT in game 2. He was waiting for a clutch moment to score his first in the playoffs. It's Holt with the OT winner. And the Goonfish have tied this series. That's all it took for Holt. Was a chance to shine in overtime as Hedberg got his first assist of the playoffs on that goal. Gabriel Holt, welcome to the postseason. We're going to get Anderson back in there for that next game. 1-1 series against the Caps. We have a win against Shesterkin. Game 3, home ice. Here we go. First period. 2-1 Goons. Robertson and Bodens. Dylan Larkin gets one back for the Caps. Second period. 2-2. Jack McBain. We go to the third. Tie game. A lot of power play time for Washington. No goal. Power play for the Goons. It's Franzen. 3-2. Extended power play. We only get one, but it might be all that we need. Spoiler alert, it wasn't. 3-3. 2 minutes left. We're going back to overtime for the second game in a row. God. We're not going to watch it. Who's going to win game 3? It's a 1-1 series. Keandre Miller is the hero. The goal per game streak ends as Robertson gets a first star performance, but Keandre Miller is the hero. Washington's up 2-1. Let's go to game 4. Jump right into it. No funny business. First period. Goalless. Almost doubled him up in shots, too. Second period, 1-0 Caps. That's brutal. Oliwa. This guy's insane. We go to the third, down by 1. We need this next goal, or the Caps have a 3-1 series lead. No power play goal for them. 10 minutes left. 6 minutes left. Come on, boys. We got 2 minutes. We have 2 minutes. Gentlemen, I believe in you. Let us believe in you 100% of the way. Here we go.
Washington's up
at McDonough Coliseum. Can we find a way to tie this game and force overtime? Rintoul to Holtz.
That's a great sound when it pings off the post, and then you don't hear anything except you see the goal light. What a shot.
We're tied. Seconds after starting. It's 1-1. My goodness.
The Capitals win possession here in the open ice. Moves it quickly over to
1:47 to go. That's an awful lot of time. Here's Dylan Larkin. Sauce intercepted by Morrow. Hedberg all the way for Rintoul. He throws one on, gloved by Shesterkin. And an ozone draw coming up. Gabriel Holt has tied it. Big face-off here for Hedberg. He can't win it. Patrick Kane gets absolutely leveled. Larkin, saved by Kavasha. It has Kavasha in over Anderson. Not as if that's been a big deal. I mean, he's had a great game. God, they go from Larkin to Eichel in terms of a 1-2 center punch. That's insane. Off the draw, Bodan, save. 1:20 to go. Morrow to Carlson. Nearly turned it over. Morrow again having trouble on the breakout. Carlson gets it back. Here's Holt. Gabriel Holt takes the hit. Gudis, not Radko. Good poke check there. Hedberg has it. Gets it to Holt. Does Holt have the speed? Can he start galloping? The answer's no. Rough shift this top line. Rintoul. Tyrone Carlson gets decked. Holt can't get the shot off. Carlson back to Holt. The physicality is insane. 34 seconds. Gudis off the post. Gudis, save again. 20 seconds. Bowden's really struggling. The team in general is struggling on the breakout. Morrow for Bowden's. Finds Franzen. Summers. Bowden's, what a fucking save by Shesterkin! Oh my God. Well, we have our top line out for this face-off. Otherwise, we're going to overtime. Can Hedberg win it? Yes, he can. Sutter. Hedberg. The hell was that? Rintoul. Shot. Saved at the buzzer on Holt. Oh my God, Shesterkin. He couldn't stop this one from Holt to force overtime, but in a general sense, not quite what we were looking for. But we are going to overtime. We lose this. Washington's up 3-1. And we're pretty much boned. We'll go over to both teams and put the strategy adjustment at 6 out of 6. That way the team can't be faulted for me not fucking with their settings. It'll do it on its own. Here we go. Second round of the playoffs. You wouldn't know it because of the ice, but Hedberg over the line. Hedberg tried to go into the middle. Kane was there. 43 years old. Patrick Kane finally learned how to play defense. Poke check by Hedberg. Gabriel Holtz gets decked. Patrick Kane. Verdino! Off the post! Morrow takes the hit. Second post we've seen the Caps hit. Larkin, intercepted by Hedberg. He takes the hit. We just have no sustained pressure. Kane takes the hit. Verdino. Great defense by Morrow. Morrow to Summers. Holt over glove. Save Shesterkin. That was Rintoul on the doorstep. And Shesterkin again says no. They've hit 2 posts. Shesterkin's made 2 save of the year candidates. And Gudis is offside. Holy hell, Igor Shesterkin at 36 is still beyond overpowered. My God. Sutter, now it's Bowden's. Bowden's for Sutter, over, Summers, saves Shesterkin again. Decent looks, but can we beat Igor? It takes a perfect shot. Well, Sergachev, what's the difference if it's a real-time overtime or not? It's still overtime and next goal wins. Just because it ends up in triple overtime off 3-minute periods doesn't mean it's likely to end any sooner. I thought there was going to be a shit goal there. Heinrich. Roulette to Fowler. Back to Sigalet, who gets absolutely leveled. Andre Miller had the last late winner. Good hit there. Hillis misses. Sigalet for Fowler. Can't get the pass over. Caps are really dominating play. Another good hit. A lot of physicality. Roulette for Steve Robertson. Stevie. Over. Saves Shesterkin again. I cannot believe Igor Shesterkin. Oh my God. Here's Oliwa. Toropchenko hits the post. Their 3rd hit post. Badan for Toropchenko. Eichel. Badan. Eichel. Great takeaway by Heinrich. Bronson tried to dump it in. He's gassed. Heinrich the interception. Here's Summers fresh off the bench. Trying to hold it. Badan takes it away. Badan. My God, the hits. Fowler for Robertson. Over for Franzen. We just can't get any ozone time. Also, we're rocking a 1-3-1. Love to see it. Summers. To Bowden's. I'm going to go with Bowden's, so I prefer that. Up a chase.
The Capitals have it against the wall. Looking for space inside the D zone.
Guy Boucher would be proud. Summers. For Bowden's. Come on. Bowden's. Over. Morrow. Summers. Bowden's. The side of the cage.
Along the wing up the neutral zone.
1-3-1 fails. Larkin. Save. Kavasha. Whew. I can't believe this hasn't ended yet with the amount of chances for both teams. This is insanity. Absolute insanity at this stage. Tired first line out there for him. Can we take advantage? Holtz. Missed the puck. Kane, what a poke check by Kavasha. Wyatt Wiley misses wide. Rodino, 3-on-1. He still has it. Finally loses it. Patrick Kane. Now Verdino again. Kane takes the hit. Bear Piper. Or Rintoul. Gets leveled. Holt next to a dead Rintoul. The negative thing here is I see us just being physically outmatched. Good save, Kavasha. Making some clutch stops of his own, but our first line just got worked. God.
On the line here in this offensive zone faceoff.
We got a lot of difference makers on the ice here.
The Capitals take possession.
Face off home at the Caps. Keandre Miller blocked.
Hands off a body in traffic.
Heinrich
Trinidad and Tobago's got it in their own zone.
for Morrow. He's got the skate. Morrow. Brule couldn't get the shot off.
Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side.
Washington loses it. Heinrich again.
Lays
Morrow to
the
Brule. He'll dump it in.
puck in deep. Washington's got the puck.
Badan.
The Capitals take it across the blue line.
Job there by Sigalet. It's the advantage of having so many physical defensemen out there.
Solid hit on that play. Passes it over to Hillis.
The disadvantage is they actually play like defensemen. Not very good offensively.
Nice pass.
Piper for Brandon Sutter. He gets leveled.
Brutal open ice hit. He laid the shoulder in.
Hillis.
Chance. And he comes up with a
Eichel. Good is saved.
Save on the play. And the puck skips away after a nice defensive.
Gudis. Eichel scores.
They score and win it in overtime.
The feed from Jack Eichel. Washington takes a 3-1 series lead. As Oliwa is getting impaled by someone's glove.
I'll tell you what, this squad came to play tonight.
Balls.
That pass is perfect. I mean, James, I think you could probably receive that thing. It's right in the middle of the blade flat.
We just could not
They go. Thanks so much for joining us. For
get a
this
consistent
postseason
breakout
action, and we will
going.
See you at the next playoff game. See you, everybody.
Down 3-1 in this series. It looks like our luck has finally run out. It's time to turn back into a pumpkin. Game 5. Elliott's our guy. That Piper-Sutter pairing has been brutal. Honestly, Bear Piper has had a very, very rough postseason. Let's go Morrow, Fowler, Sutter, Robertson, Carlson, Piper, just to try something different. Summers has still really struggled. Just to try something different. Rintoul, Hedberg, Bowdens, Holt, Brule, Franzen, Heinrich, Summers, Sigalet, Andrechuk, Cheng, Joseph will stay together. That way every single line is theoretically boosted. Game 5. Can we keep this series alive for one more game? First period, 1-1. Eichel, Bowdens. Shorthanded, no less. Second period, 2-2. Hedberg is back. Gudis was able to tie it. This is it. It's win or go home. In fairness, if we win, we'll still be going home because it'll be game 6 on our home ice. Halfway through this third period. 7 minutes left. Next goal is going to win this. And I wish I didn't say that. Boys, you got 1 minute and 20 seconds to try to save your season. You have 1 minute and 20 seconds to try and save your season. Here goes nothing. Honestly, I'm happy we even won a game. At the same time, you get to this point, you want to hope. You know, you just want to hope.
3-2 lead.
Minute and a half to win it. Can we do it? This team has proven they can score against them from open play. Rintoul. Knuckle puck doesn't go. Nice forechecking pressure, but Larkin has it. Dylan Larkin to Verdino. Couldn't pull the trigger. 1:08 to go. We get the puck back. Rintoul gets murdered. Boakfist to Larkin. Berdino broken up. Bodens can't hold it. Larkin's a terror. That's it. Truer words had never been spoken. It was a great run. Every single year we've improved in terms of record. Last year was the first year we made the playoffs. This was the first year we made it past the first round. Slowly but surely we're getting there, but we run into a team like this. And it's almost a feeling of like, what the hell are we supposed to do? We'll call our timeout there and we'll hope for a miracle.
Can get dangerous if nobody's in control of the puck.
Here we go. Empty net. Hedberg on the draw. Eichel wins it. Rintoul for Fowler. Bear Piper shot. Saves Shesterkin.
Shesterkin's been sharp stopping the puck tonight. He's got a really good save percentage, and his team's done a good job at the offensive zone as well.
Off the draw. Fowler. Morrow. Fowler. Piper. Bodens. More saves, Shesterkin. Cam Hillis, the OT hero. 10 seconds left. Gudis to Eichel. Ball game. Too much talent for the Caps. And we are going to fall short in round number 2 in pretty quick order. The season was really the best we could have hoped for, if you think about it. Good save at the buzzer. Washington moves on. We keep getting better, but we're not quite there yet. We're getting there, though. You're getting there, though. We tried.
Just a terrific effort here with the closeout game.
Found a new captain in Robert Hedberg. But you run into Igor Shesterkin, and you can only expect so much. Yeah, tough break for Anderson in goal there in particular. But damn. 5-2 final. In Game 5. Apex, thank you for the bits, buddy. I appreciate it. Can I use them to dry my tears? Can I use them to dry my tears? At least mine. I can't speak about the team collectively, but at least mine. Oh, man. We tried. Worth noting the Butte Bruisers on their way to the conference final yet again. But looking at the team, Rintoul, disappointing. He's only 20 years old, but you'd hope for more out of Emilio Rintoul. Robert Hedberg was amazing, but think about it. These two are both 20 years old, you know? Ty Bodens, solid, not amazing. You know? Gabriel Holtz, pretty damn good. You'd expect more goal scoring. He turned into a playmaker. Figure that one out. Maurice Brulé, 4 points, honestly, for a 71 overall. What more do you expect? And Liam Franzen for a 65 overall. Really, what more do you expect? We've had players that are 25 overall points better than him that have gone pointless through 2 games in a series, so not that bad. 3 points for Heinrich, but he finished a -6. 4 points for Summers and a -9. And then Alan Sigalet, yeah. And eventually that fourth line started to cost us a little bit. So again, I don't know if this was the right strategy or not. Defensively, we really seem to struggle as well. Maybe next year we go back to just the best players in the best spots. Kind of sucks that Fowler really has capped out at like a 79. And Anderson and Kavasha were pretty even. Anderson was slightly better, but this team has no business being anywhere near the playoffs, and we made it to round 2. What more can you ask for? What more can you ask for? The Bruisers, really quickly, let's follow along with them and see what their situation is. They play the Hershey Bears in the AHL Eastern Conference Finals. 2 dynamo teams, my goodness. 2-1, 2-2, 3-2 Butte. The Bruisers are going back to the Calder Cup Final. After a 61-win season, they take on the Ontario Reign, looking to win their second Calder Cup in franchise history. 2-2 through 4 games. The Butte Bruisers and the Ontario Reign go to Game 7, where we deny the LA Kings organization the double. They don't win both. For the second time, the Butte Bruisers have won the Calder Cup. You might say, why didn't you watch it? Because I already watched an AHL celebration. The next celebration I see is going to be that NHL celebration. But the Butte Bruisers, for the second time, have won the Calder Cup. The LA Kings beat the Caps, who did go on to the final. After beating Detroit in 5, the Kings win it in 6. Which at this point, I'm kind of tired of looking at other people's teams just because they're so fucking ridiculous in terms of creative players at this stage. We're in 2032. There you go. The LA Kings get it done. And for the second time in, I believe, 6 years, it might have been 7. The Butte Bruisers, Calder Cup champions. Back-to-back years of being the regular season's best team, and this year the best team won it all. A great season for Butte. Ratu won the Art Ross Trophy, as well as the Hart Trophy, and then we knocked him out of the playoffs. Charlie McAvoy wins the Norris. Lamanen won the Calder. Conn Smythe to Alex Turcotte. Shesterkin won another Vezina. Kaeg won a Masterton. Jack Adams to Zach Burgundy? I don't know. Nico Heischer wins another Selke. Ratu to Ted Lindsay. Rocket Richard to Connor McDavid and Austin Matthews. AHL-wise, Froats was the highest point getter. He was also league MVP. Jordan Spence was top defenseman. Caden Primo top goalie, and the MVP of the playoffs was Kolosov. Awesome. It's improvement. It's steady improvement. It's just whether or not we can take that next step. But I'm feeling pretty decent after how that season just ended. I'm feeling pretty good.